Hi guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video. So we've finished setting up my Siemens PLC now. So now we're going to start on my Arduino PLC. So if you don't know already, what we're doing in this like set of tutorials is I've got this PLC training rig that I've got at home, which is just for me to do a bunch of testing on. And I want to create electrical schematics or drawings for this. So I was going to do it by myself, but I figured let me record it all, and then you guys can follow along and learn SkyCAD as well. And then you can see how basically I make electrical drawings for free. So on this rig, we've done my Siemens PLC now. So now we're moving on to this Arduino. Should be quite simple. I think this is just the inputs and outputs. I don't actually have anything connected to the inputs as standard, and I don't have anything connected to the outputs. So it should be a pretty simple drawing to do really. So let's just quickly give it a go. What I originally had planned was to draw the input separately and the output separately. I still might do that at a later date, but to do something different than we did on the Siemens inputs and outputs, I'm going to attempt to put them to do one block and just put them all on the same page. So let's try it. So we need to create a PLC. So if we go to, or we've already created a PLC actually, we just need to now set up all the I/O. Click on our project, click show PLCs, go to PLC2, and that's our Arduino PLC. Now we need to show I/O modules. I can't remember what I got to click now to show I/O modules. I'm not sure. Maybe I just got to start creating it. Block creator, cool. And then so let's add generic input, which is our power 1, 2, and then we got generic input again. So that's we got positive and negative. So we got positive, positive, negative, negative. So that is this bit here: positive, positive, negative, negative, and then we've got inputs 1 to 8. So if we add here, add digital input. So what's interesting is that I think with the Arduino that these inputs are both digital and analog. So that's quite, I could put either digital inputs or analog inputs, but let's just put digital for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? Yeah. And then so I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7, I8. Then we want to do, I guess, is it O or Q? Interesting. Must be O. That's funny. So we got O1, O2, O3, O4. I'm not sure that's how they're marked, 1 to 8. Let me just check on my actual. Let's look at a picture actually. So Arduino Opta inputs outputs. Is that how they're actually marked? So this is a nice picture actually. A nice little CAD drawing. Do I have this same Opta? I don't recognize that. Maybe I do. Don't know. 1 second. Yeah, mine's not like that. Not sure what model I've got. I think I got this. That looks more correct with the RS485. Yeah. So I've got this. What do I do about? How do I label this up? I'm confused. So I don't really like this because it's the terminals aren't like fully labeled, so that's a bit frustrating. So how are we gonna do it? If we do digital output and then generic, I don't really know. Digital output, generic. So the generic will be the power to the relay. I'm just trying to think. I guess that bit will be 24. No, this one. No, let me check what I've actually got. So I've wired my 24 volts into the first input on each output. So I can only assume that's correct. But what I've done is I've got 24 going from there to there. So I'm going to do generic and then output 1. Generic, output 2. Generic, output 3. Generic, output 4. That's what I'm going to go with. So let's try. So generic. Oh, 13, 14. So generic output, and then generic output, generic output, generic output. And then what do we label them as? O1. O1? I don't know. That's a bit confusing really. O2, O3, O3, O4, O4. I don't know if this works really, but okay. So then we should be able to click all of this, click generate block. Yeah, I can leave it as that for now. Just put it in the PLC folder there. So I'm hoping what it does automatically is put all my inputs on the top and all my outputs on the bottom. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on, hurry up and save it in the PLCs. Yeah, I'm on. When you're ready. Alright. So, okay. Then, it should. Okay, saved successfully. Just do it. Yep, close the editor. So now click on my project, click show, go to sheets, come back to our Arduino, go down here to PLCs. Hey, it looks like it's done it. Look at that, perfect. So let's now just link that to our Arduino here. Cool. Yeah, so that's perfect. So I just got to delete, just get rid of. Again, I don't know if there's a better way of doing this, but I just remove. Oh, just want to remove all these numbered terminals because they don't suit the. Come on. Okay, cool. So I'm not very happy with this, but it is what it is. It's okay for now. So let's draw our 24-volt rail, which we'll take from here. Doing the inputs. Oh, didn't want to do the whole thing. Connections, 0 volts up to there. And then let's link them. So insert link. Cool. And then so now we're literally just going here to there. That's because that's what we're doing. And then I go here like that to there. And then just same again. And I am literally, so these aren't to terminals, these are literally just jumping between. So can I define these as spare? I don't think I necessarily need to. So let's not worry about that. And then just my 0 volts. I just got to check where my I think I'd rather go like this actually. Made a slight mistake there. Let's go like that. Oops. Let's do that. Even there, kind of. Again, I don't like. This is where it just kind of is up to you. I don't want too many crossing overs. Oops. Cool. All right, I'm happy with that. So I think that's my Arduino done. It's as simple as that, really. Yeah. So that's kind of spare. I'm just trying to think here if I want to do anything else. Like, so what I could do is on each one of these, if I click back on the project, click show, PLCs, go onto the PLC, click IO. So now I could add, for example, which is what I've done on every single one, to say that it's spare. So right now they are all spare, and then that will show up so you can see. Damn it. So what I don't know is like, okay, so I can't really fit that all there. So let's see if I can make this smaller. But yeah, I'd have to make them all smaller. So I wonder if I can bring these down a bit. Let's see if I can. Just to give myself some more room. Okay, I can go down. Nice. Okay, so that's good. So line that up a bit better there, maybe like that. that doesn't really work out to okay. No, I guess what I'll do is maybe spread. Okay, so let's get rid of these wires. So I think what I'll do is maybe spread these out a bit. So if I bring these two over here like that, let's show our grid. Again, this is being a bit extra. You don't need to obviously do any of this. What's that? 2, 4, 5 in between. 2, 4, 5, and then 2, 4, 5. So that could work, and maybe that looks a little bit better. I think I prefer that. Bit extra, right? You don't obviously don't need to do any of this. So cool. All right, so that is the Arduino done. So I guess what will we do in the next video? I can delete my outputs now because I don't even need to draw that. That's your Arduino sorted. Save all, and then next up we've got our network drawing. So that should be quite easy to do. Cool. All right, thanks for watching. Yeah, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.